This is actually really cool. So not only do they have their own social club, they got the one guy at the single drum who walks backward the entire time. They got the Green Brigade, and I'm gonna guess they're on the march to the stadium for the derby. What is going on, guys? It is JJ here, back with another video once again, taking a look at what is arguably maybe two of my favorite fan groups in all of, I guess, what would be considered the UK. Scotland's part of the UK if I'm not mistaken, because it's what Scotland. Nonetheless, we're getting back to this, the Glasgow derby between none other than Rangers and Celtic. Now, instead of looking specifically at one fan section, because we've looked at the Rangers at the Ibrox, we've looked at Celtic singing, and you know they're passionate fans actually out of the Glasgow derby, so we haven't even looked at it inside the derby. We are today just going to take a look at the Old Firm derby. In all of its glory, in all of its sort of magisterial essence that it has, because being one of the most passionate and one of the biggest rivalries in Scotland, it makes things, you know, that next level of sort of intense, and I absolutely love it. So we're going to take a look at this, the Old Firm, or the Old Firm derby, the biggest derby in Glasgow and obviously in Scotland. So you guys gotta let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this between Rangers and Celtic, or if you guys want to see certain player videos. Let me know down in the comments below. Let's get into the video. As well, guys, you can find the original video just down in the description below. Celtic and the Rangers. Celtic social club. They have their own social club. Like, is it just like a specific like bar or like thing that they can go to that is just for Celtic fans? Just for the ultras of Celtic, I guess. Yeah. And so Celtic fans literally stand outside this thing before the games? Is that like a huge thing for them? I like it. It reminds me of Ajax. I was gonna say Green Brigade, isn't it? Knew it. I freaking knew it. This is actually really cool. So not only do they have their own social club, they got the one guy at the single drum who walks backward the entire time. They got the Green Brigade, and I'm gonna guess they're on the march to the stadium for the derby. The beam from behind, you literally cannot see anything going forward. You're following the flares. Listen to that noise. This is cool. This is actually really cool. And so my guess is that people who just weren't in the social club or just didn't want to walk in the street, stay on the sidewalk next to them, just travel with them. That's awesome. So I guess this is more of a Celtic-oriented video then. I'm a bit mistaken then in saying that we weren't going to look at one specific group. But maybe, who knows, maybe this video will include a ton about Rangers fans. But this is definitely at the Celtic side. There's the Rangers fans. There they are. They're waiting to sit. They're waiting for Rangers to make their introduction into this video. So, wait, who's on the left, who's on the right here? Oh, Celtic fans throwing snowballs at Rangers fans. Doesn't hurt anyone. It's funny, but the police are now involved. They literally gotta walk Rangers fans to the stadium or away from the stadium. I love that that's how bitter this rivalry is, that literally you can't just walk right past them and leave them alone or chant at them. Gotta have some sort of, you know, maybe not violence, but something. Gotta have something involved in there, so throw some snowballs at them. The Rangers fan section inside. Rangers inside Celtic Park. You know what? Celtic Park is actually, this image right here is beautiful. Celtic Park, I mean Celtic Football Club in general is, you could arguably say, the best club in Scotland. I mean Rangers will say that it's them, obviously, but I mean with the fall that Rangers had in the early 2010s, it's much like the fall of Milan. So it's very, very sad, but at the same time Celtic during that time were amazing. That's awesome. So that's the specific, like, Celtic ultra group in that corner. The rest of it, it's just like the Celtic fans, and then you get Rangers. Loud and brash, and of course separated. They have to be separate. That image is also sick. Having to be separated by several stands of stewards. Just that image right there. That image right there sums up the derby in general. That you have all of these extra stands, you gotta separate the fans from them. Look at us, we'd be getting game footage too. This is awesome. The Green Brigade. Someone has an Israeli flag? Just the sadness of the Celtic fans when they finally don't score. Rangers fans are buzzing. They're absolutely buzzing. So it didn't just end in a draw? It never really said during the game. Looks like chaos outside of Celtic Park. Oh, I guess not chaos outside of Celtic Park, but there's a billion fans outside. This is terrible weather too, so hey, round of applause for the fans for actually making it to this game, for staying at the game as well, because this weather looks dreadful. There's that Israeli flag again. A Britain flag and an Israeli flag. Is it raining in December? Swampy, muddy conditions. Honestly, this was a really, really fun video. If you're, whether you're a big fan of Celtic or whether you're a big fan necessarily of Rangers, this is a really, really fun video because you get to see the perspectives from, I guess not the perspectives from both fan groups, because followed Celtic on the walk to the park. You got to see the Celtic Social Club, which I didn't even know was a thing until I actually got to see this video. And, of course, you get to see the sort of, where is it at? the divide between the two fan sections, and boy is it a big one. This is amazing. Plus, you get to see the sort of Green Brigade going in the same corner as the Rangers Ultras group, which I think is awesome because we saw something like it at the Ibrox where you had the Rangers Ultras group in one section and then the little Celtic section, in that game, Rangers actually found a way to win, and so it's just sort of like getting the hate on the other group even more. It's actually really fun to watch. So you guys gotta let me know if you guys want to see any other videos or even videos of specific players between Rangers and Celtic. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts and if you guys have any other videos that maybe better encapsulate the Old Firm Derby or the Glasgow Derby itself. But thank you guys once again, and peace.